Hello ladies and gentlemen, that video will be in English, and I would like to announce for all of you who still don't know, we have a new website, www.ufodisclosurebg.org. But the reason I'm doing this video right now for you guys is because, well, actually one of the reasons, there's many reasons, but one of the reasons is the video I watch in the YouTube channel of Linda Moulton Howe. I have respect for that lady. She's perfect investigator journalist. But the video I watched today just confused me, and I think that her information was wrong. Actually, in that video, she said that she got information from military source that the first telepathy contact was done between the human and extraterrestrial being. So I'm not very sure if she's if her information is correct, but I can say that is not correct because and also I don't want to say that the first contact was the only one contact was done by Clifford Stone, but I know that he really was this communication. I mean, so the United States Air Force, they use him to make these contacts, and not only to make a contacts with the extraterrestrials. Actually, Clifford called them the visitors, because the visitors maybe is the most correct description for these people who coming to us and they visiting us and they contact with us. So I had many conversations with Clifford Stone, and we became very good friends for about 8-9 years. I've been many times in his house, and I feel him like my father. I had also a huge respect for him and for his work he was done for all these years. But anyway, Clifford Stone had these contacts since he been a kid. And also, I don't know if you know about this book. The name of the book is I Only. And you can find this book in Amazon. Paul Harris, Italian-American journalist, published that book with, actually this book is something like a conversations with Clifford Stone. But let me tell you something very short story I heard from Clifford directly. Once we're talking about these visitors, and he started talking about that one time he and his commander, they've been invited to go to Pentagon with special mission, because underground in the Pentagon there was a visitor, Nonhuman, and that visitor was captured and kept like a prisoner. But officially, when Clifford went to the room, he said why this human was captured and held like a prison if he is a guest, because he said we're not keeping like this our guests. Anyway, so during this encounter face by face with that non-human being, Clifford says that he was able to see what kind of emotion have this visitor. And at the same time, he said the visitor was ability to go in his head and to see his life since he was a kid. And they had very good communication, and Clifford, basically Clifford was super humble and sensitive person. And he, all the time, for all these years I know him, he helped the other people around him. He lived in very small, nice old house in New Mexico, in Roswell, and with his family, with his kids, with his wife, to the time when he just moved to another place outside of this world. Sometimes I'm dreaming about him, sometimes he's talking to me. So for all these years we know each other, Clifford says, I'm giving you everything what I have, and I would like for you to share with the people from this world. And that was very generous from his side, because right now I inherit his archive, maybe almost 99%. For all these documents, all these videos and recordings he done for all these years. So yeah, I have respect for Linda Moulton Howe, but she is not correct when she say first time human was with telepathic contact with the extraterrestrial, which is not true. Also, if you want, you can call Paula Harris and you can ask her for her close encounter of third kind with Nonhuman over there in the Mount Shasta. And she'll tell you that she had this communication with telepathy with that extraterrestrial or from another, actually that this visitor especially was from the future, time traveler. Time travel exists, right? Or you don't know, you're not very sure of that. Yeah, they exist. Anyway, also I would like to announce for you guys that we have a new website, www.ufodisclosurebg.org. You're very welcome to visit our new website and to share thoughts. If you want, you can share your experience. If you had experience of first, second, third, or fifth, or 11 kind of contact with these visitors, with another, or also visitors from multi and interdimensional visitors also. Or probably you have a ghost contacts with paranormal. So we have interest for all of this stuff, and we investigating it. We had also in Bulgaria. I'm from Bulgaria. I live in the United States now, but in Bulgaria, I'm doing research in Bulgaria also. In this, there is also very interesting places. They need to be visited. People to spend time to make that research, scientists and people with psychic abilities, people with experience who done this research for all these 30 years. Basically, I have interest for more of 30 years, and actually, but to be more correct, what I say, I can say that in the beginning was an interest. And after that, I've been like in the fire with all these questions who we are and why we're here in this planet, what will happen after our life, after our physical death. I mean, lately, mostly, I have more interest about the human consciousness, what kind of ability we have, but but we keep them locked somewhere in our subconsciousness. So if we do some kind of exercising of our consciousness, about meditations, about spirituality, we can unlock these abilities. And I remember one verse from the Bible says, if you find the truth will make you free. So nobody can play with your games to put in your mind some fake ideas. Also, I promise you, if you follow also the YouTube channel, UFO Disclosure Bulgaria, and the new website, the Facebook page, you will find much more interesting and serious testimonies, research, more than you can see or find in history or Discovery or Gaia TV. I don't watch Gaia TV. Maybe only because the Emery Smith, this liar. Yeah, I don't have respect for Emery Smith. That's why I'm not watching Gaia. And what else? Oh yeah, I will be in Bulgaria. I'm arriving in Bulgaria in the beginning of October, the first week. And the most interesting thing I want to share with you now, that special announcement, especially for English-speaking citizens of Bulgaria. We have a lot of people from UK, which they move, or Spain, or even from United States, they move in Bulgaria to live. So I'm going to do a seminar 18th and 19th of October, and we're going to meet from the Culture Center in village of Skalica. Skalica is located in Yambol area, and that seminar will be about the healing stones in spiritual life. We have the website about this. You can check the website, Healing Stones and Spiritual Life. And also, I'm the only one who had the full information about activities, about the electromagnetic anomalies around the stones. So the seminar will be about a little bit about the history, about the scientist, Professor Academic Todordichev. He passed away, but he was a member of Russian and Bulgarian Academy of Science. So he discovered this place in nearby Skalica, in the hill. And during all this, it's more of 20, 30 years, I believe, more of 30 years. I've done so many research, investigating about the stones, about the area, about the history of the area, connection with the Kabyle, connections with the Celtic, and them practices. So if you need more information about, especially for this seminar in Bulgaria and village of Skalica, you can put your questions at the bottom of that video for text messages or comments, something like this. Or also you can contact with me with Viber and WhatsApp +1 903 239 2122. I'll be happy to meet you, to talk with you, but I'll be more happy if we meet in Bulgaria on the 18th and 19th. And thank you very much for watching me. Thank you very much for your support. Actually, we need financial support for our work. And if you go to the website www.UFO Disclosure Bulgaria, actually no, www.ufodisclosurebg.org. There's several options for your donations or any support. Of course, we promise to make some kind of advertisement about your business, or also you can be anonymous, so nobody can know you about your donations or financial support. But also we thank you for any donation and any financial support. One more time, thank you very much. I love you. And of course, we're not alone in this universe. God bless. Clifford Stone, actually, all the time, when I leave his house, he said, God bless. So God bless you. Stay safe, be happy, and keep your eye open. Okay, bye.